A question I have been asked recently is whether people should book a ticket on Go First if they restart operations on May the 27th, as has been speculated. The short answer is no. Watch this video to find out why I think so. By now, if you live in India and you fly regularly, you must have heard about the grounding of Go First Airlines, or Go Air as they were once called. The airline went into voluntary insolvency using Chapter 10 of the Indian Bankruptcy Code. They have tried to do this insolvency very similar to Chapter 11 of the US Bankruptcy Code, by which leasing companies and other creditors cannot snatch assets without first taking the court, that is the National Company Law Tribunal, and in the case of India, also the National Company Law Appellate Tribunal, or NCLAT's permission. This means that several of the aircraft that were operated by Go First and owned by lessors and the leasing companies wanted to deregister the aircraft following the grounding of Go Air have been unable to deregister these aircraft. However, now that Go Air's insolvency petition has been admitted and an interim resolution professional has been appointed, it has emerged that the IRP wants to restart operations on May the 27th. Now, this may or may not be possible. Are these aircraft in flying condition? We do not know that for certain, because many of these aircraft are leased and many of Go's aircraft maintenance engineers, as well as cabin crew and cockpit crew, have quit for greener shores such as Air India and Indigo. In addition, Go Air cannot start selling tickets until and unless the Director General of Civil Aviation allows them to sell tickets. Go Air also has to refund several of the passengers who found themselves with unused Go Air tickets after the airline grounded itself. Now, they have set up a claims website for this, but nobody's claims have yet been admitted. And of course, there is the fact of passenger confidence. Would you fly on Go Air if you did not believe they could reach you to your destination? Now, Go Air could well be cheaper than Indigo, Vistara, Air India, or even SpiceJet on a particular day if they restart operations. For a family of 4 flying for holidays between Delhi and Goa, that could mean a difference of 1,000 rupees on a one-way ticket and 8,000 rupees on a return ticket. That could be one entire return ticket could be free because Go Air is cheaper than the competition. But you do not want a situation like many passengers faced in the last days of Go Air before it grounded, that your flight gets cancelled and you are left holding the can and needing to buy a new ticket at the last minute at extremely inflated fares. If you do decide to book a ticket on Go Air, I would recommend that you take a good travel insurance package. Please read the terms and conditions of your travel insurance. Not every travel insurance package works cashlessly. You will have to give proof of your flight being cancelled. And B, see what it covers. Does it cover just the cost of the cancelled tickets, or the cost of the cancelled tickets and the cost of rebooking newer expensive tickets? Or in the case of a late night cancellation, does the travel insurance cover the fact that you might need to stay in a hotel or maybe even need 2 rooms in a hotel as a family of 4? All these things are points to ponder before buying your travel insurance as well. For me personally, if I were to buy tickets, I would probably book on Indigo or Vistara because I have more faith in their schedule integrity. Despite 30 of Indigo's Pratt & Whitney aircraft not operating, they have 140 of the A320 and A321neos that use Pratt & Whitney engines, and much like Go Air, those have also been grounded. Several of their Pratt & Whitney operated aircraft are running. They also have a fleet of A320 and A321neos that use CFM engines, and still a decently large fleet of A320 CEO aircraft. Air India and Vistara both use CFM engines on the A320neos, and A321neos in the case of Vistara, and just now Air India as well. And they both, particularly Air India, has a large fleet of A320ceos. So I would rather book on an airline where I could get compensation much more easily, such as a full service carrier like Air India or Vistara, or an airline with a large enough fleet that I know they will fly me eventually, even if there is a delay. So no, I won't be booking on GoAir right now. I just don't have confidence in the airline, and I suspect you shouldn't as well.